Me. The key to recording a podcast is hitting record.
Shut up.
Welcome to Nonsense, a podcast where we straight up talk nonsense.
Absolute
So
nonsense.
if you don't understand, that's your own fault.
That's your own problem. Sorry, I told
you.
you it's nonsense. You can't have your money back.
If you don't know what I'm talking about normally, this will not help you.
This is not a pod for you. This is not.
This is for us, okay? Because time is up, and
I did not buy this $200 microphone just to fuck around.
You spent $200. I spent $500.
What?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just fucking. I bought it for $5.
I'm just fucking with you. It was $3,000.
Most of you know me. You wouldn't be surprised if I spent $3,000.
Yes.
$3,000 on
Ashley here is an avid spender.
I'm an addict. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a shopaholic.
Hi, Ashley.
I just
It's just like buying things brings me joy. Damn.
I do have a spending problem, so
At least she knows it.
I don't think it's a surprise for those of us who know us. If you don't, how did you find this podcast?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to be that big. We're not in it for the fame.
Yeah, but first and foremost, we want to say we're not in this for the fame. We really just want to connect with the youth.
Yeah, and we're here for the art. Shout out to Julia for that.
Yes.
Basically just copywriting. Don't sue me.
Patent
please.
pending.
I can't afford
Don't
to
sue
be
me,
sued
please.
right now.
I'm begging. I can barely pay off this microphone.
Yeah, no, I have like $13 in my account, so we have enough for lunch.
No, we don't.
We can go to sleep for lunch.
We struggled to buy 2 iced coffees at Tim's, which come to $4.20, by the way.
Believe
Life hack. If you want to have a good time, pull through at Timmy's.
We were really pulling out the nickels and dimes today.
The thing is, I think everyone our age is broke, so it's a common feeling, but there's different levels of broke. Like, you can have a friend who's like, I'm broke, but like then like buy a round of shots and you're like, okay.
Don't at me like that.
Don't at me. Oh, I was talking about her. I didn't even realize it was
I am
subconsciously.
broke. I just like to entertain.
I like to live lavishly, and that's not something I'm going to apologize for.
I do live lavishly
Yes.
for a broke person. I just like to have the finer things in life.
Well, like, as long as you're eating, like, as long as you got your food in your stomach, your bills are paid, like, why shouldn't you live lavish? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, like, my whole thing is, and I've been practicing this more and more as the moons go by.
oh, fuck.
And
Many moons ago.
I've just kind of been putting that into practice. Like, honestly, like, I'm 21. Like, I feel like I'll be broke until, I'm out of school. I got that shit paid off. Like,
Yeah, like, it's always going to be
like I'm always
hanging over you.
I'm always gonna be tight for money, so I might as well get that shirt from Aritzia. Might as
That's
well.
oddly specific.
So I'm gonna buy that, Mom. I'm gonna buy that shirt.
So,
No,
yeah,
like,
I am going to Cabo.
Even with taking the year off and like going on vacation and whatnot, like, who cares if I'm like just paying it? Like, I'd rather have all these experiences while I'm young and be broke rather than have a couple grand in my account and
When you're old. It's
not
just
going
going
on
to sit there
vacations.
anyways. It's nice to have money. Like, when you have extra money in your account, you're like, this feels good. But it's just sitting there. Money is made to be spent. Money is made itself. Money costs money. This is fucked.
We're getting to the Illuminati.
We're getting to the
I've been
Illuminati
printing
shit.
my own money.
If we're going to be honest, I've been printing my money at all hours of the night, burning the candle at both ends.
Burning the wicked both.
I've got a factory in my basement, a fake money factory. You come to my basement, it's just Monopoly money.
Whoop, whoop. Man, what do you got going on down here? Monopoly.
Wee woo, wee woo.
That was Patrick Star.
That was Patrick Star.
For those
He
of you
did.
who don't watch SpongeBob.
I'm sure someone out there was like, that was Patrick Star.
I broadcast this. I hack everyone's TV, so we broadcast Carly going,
Wee woo, wee woo.
no, but like, with money, it's easier said than done, though, to be like, I'm just going to spend my money and live my life, because if I don't have enough money to pay my car bill next month, like, guess what?
That's
That's them coming to pick up the keys.
when life hits you in the face. You're like, I'm just not gonna pay it. Not that I've never, like, not paid a credit card or whatever, but you're like, money's not that big of a deal. And then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna have anywhere to, like, shit if I don't have money.
First of all, there's always somewhere to shit. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
You're so right.
You never not have somewhere to shit.
I could shit right now.
I could shit right here. I could go outside. I could pop a squat, take a shit.
You're right. Sorry, that was not the best example.
Go to the dog park.
That was not the best example. Somewhere, if you don't have money, you don't have somewhere to bathe, you don't have somewhere to feel safe, you truly are a Neanderthal. You're back in your roots. And you're full survival mode. You can't afford food, medicine, like shelter, water, clean water. If you don't have clean water, you're fucked.
Do you know Flint just got clean water? Like, it's been like, what, 10 years now?
I thought it was...
They just got...
I thought it was like 3 years, actually. But
no, man. I could have sworn it was like...
You swear?
No, mother. Never.
No, papa.
No, papa.
Telling lies? Sorry, how long has Flint been without water?
Okay,
without
so
clean water?
It was 2014 is when it happened.
Yeah, so like
5 years.
5 years.
Which is like, oh, it's not
It's
that
still
bad.
ridiculous.
Can
It's
you
still
imagine,
ridiculous.
Like, 5 years, you can't fucking turn on your tap. You can't, like, they couldn't, like, shower without buying water. And then after, like, 1 year, they just stopped supplying water.
That is fucked.
And they just got it now. Like, I can't imagine.
I can't imagine that.
Like, if we were, like, a government, you'd be like, okay, Michigan would be like, oh, right now Flint needs us the most, let's pool our money into Flint.
Yeah. And they're like, no.
That's like if I had a family, right? And, like, we had
You
four.
No, she doesn't. Sorry, she doesn't have family.
No, sorry. I was raised by the wolves. But, like, let's say I had 4 family members and we each had our own, like, designated washroom. Mm-hmm. That's, like, one of the kids, like, just not having water. And then all of the other people were like, well, we're not going to give you ours.
Yeah. They're like...
Just bathe in the dirty water.
It's so true. It's so
you know
true.
What I mean? Like, just take a sip of it. And they're like, I'm going to die. Like, kids were, like, poisoned. Like, people died.
God damn.
And I think they just got clean water, though. Thanks, Obama.
I always feel shitty because I'm like, oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I'm over here drinking my water, not fucking worried.
But also, to go off of that, it's like, we're so accessible to, like, all the bad news in the world. Like, do we have to make ourselves available to receiving all of it?
I always feel bad when I go on social media. Like, Twitter is always full of bad news. And you feel shitty because you don't want to, like, avoid it and be like, I don't want to look at that. Like, you can't be that naive. But then also, for your own sanity. Like, for your own mental health. You don't want to look at negative shit all day.
What was the saying?
Buy it nice or buy it twice.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's not the saying? No?
That's the one. No context needed.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, what I was saying was, what was the quote? I think it was by Sir Frederick Arthur.
Uh-huh.
Back that ass up like a Tonka truck.
No, I think that was Freud. No. That was Freud.
Freud did say that, though.
I know for a fact that was Freud, and that was about his own mother.
Yeah, you know, like, he's like, all sons want to fuck their mother. Freud's mom was like, ew, what?
Wait, what?
Like, was she... You know what? She wouldn't have been alive.
Wait, she probably... Oh, back
like,
in the day.
Back in the day,
you probably lived till you're like 40, what? 40, 50s?
You had a nice, long life of 39. Died of the chicken pox.
Ooh, the
Died of the
age.
measles because they weren't vaccinated.
Vaccinate your kids.
For real. Like, I can't even... I read that... I think I told you about this already, but a kid in the States was, like, had, like, the fucking... Whatever, like, polio or some shit. Like, the... Because he didn't get vaccinated.
Marco.
Polio! And,
Sorry.
Anyways, the kid was in the hospital for, like, a month, and the parents ended up having to pay, like, a $500,000 medical bill. And the doctor's like, okay, well, like, we vaccinated him for it so that we could get the disease out of him. We recommend you get these other vaccinations. And she was like, no, I'm not going to vaccinate. And I was like, your kid was in the hospital for a month. Your kid almost died.
And they accumulated, like, almost $1 million in hospital fees, right?
Yeah, it was either, like, $500,000 or, like, $800,000. One of the two.
It was, like, $800,000, I think.
It was, like, because obviously in the States, healthcare's fucked. Some stupid amount of money that they paid. They put their son through hell. And they're like, no, we're still not going to vaccinate him. Like, your son just died of polio or almost died of polio in 2019? Get your fucking head on straight.
Yeah. Like, that's borderline child abuse right there.
That is. I think people are trying to fight for it to be qualified as child abuse.
Damn.
Like, that's fucked.
It's crazy that we're so far advanced in the medical field that we can vaccinate our kids and get rid of all these horrible diseases, and people are still like, I don't trust the research. And you're like, people have dedicated their lives.
It sounds fake, but okay.
Some people before you, your ancestors dedicated their lives to studying science. And then we've built upon that and learned so much from just studying science. And now look at you. You out here killing your own damn kids.
Look what you've done.
Look at yourself.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. And gosh darn it, people like me. Yeah, so it's crazy.
Like, yeah, I can't believe, like, vaccinating is still...
Picture being the kid, too. Like, remember when you got vaccinated at school and it was no big deal? Like, they called you to the gym, you got a little...
They gave you a lollipop and they were like, back to class?
You were on your way.
They were like, we'll take kids with last names A to C. We all, like, high five. We, like, go into the hall.
Hell yeah, you're like, let's get vaccine, baby. It was great.
Selena cried.
Yeah, it was great. She almost cried. Could you imagine your parent being so against it, showing up from school, like, picking you up, making a scene about it, and you're like, I just want to get a lollipop?
Well, I don't know what the states are like because you can't, like in Canada, you can't come to school unless you've been vaccinated.
Yeah, they literally, like, you cannot come to school.
They suspend you if you don't get vaccinated. So, like, I don't know. Obviously, maybe they just don't do that in the States.
I don't think the States are as... Maybe that has to do with
thing,
healthcare.
right?
Our healthcare is just great. To an extent.
Yeah, not that I know much about it. But
not that I know anything.
But the fact that I can, like, go to Emerge or, like, take an ambulance and not have it be, like, $2,000.
Not get slapped with a $2,000 bill.
There's people in the States who have bracelets that are, like, don't call an ambulance because they straight up can't afford it.
Holy fuck.
Like, could you imagine? Or it was, I read one and it was, like,
Don't touch me.
It was, like, someone who has seizures a lot. It normally, like, passes. So they had a bracelet or a necklace that was like, don't call an ambulance, because if someone called an ambulance every time she fucking seized, she'd be in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. It's like, what? It's a truck with some lights and life-saving materials inside. But other than that,
but
they're not that important.
That's not that big of a deal. Might I say, it's actually very hard to start a pod. There's a lot of work that goes into it, which we aren't even doing the full amount of work yet, so we don't even know how much goes into it. But there's a lot of work, technically, getting to know you. Shout out to Mr. Cheney. Getting to know all about you.
Did he play that a lot?
He sang it all the time.
Did he? I don't think about him actively, so...
What do you think I do? Right, because I talk like this.
Because I talk like this, bro. Oh, I was saying earlier, just wanted to, like, reiterate that if you don't get what we're saying...
Oh, either refer to watch The Office, RuPaul.
Yeah.
Or...
Like, just...
Dairy Girls.
Oh, I love Dairy Girls.
Which is only...
like, Vines. Just memes in general.
Anything Cody Ko or Noelle Miller.
Yeah, our inspo for...
We are going to make...
Inspo.
I know.
It's gross.
You influencer, you. We are going to be making a Cody and Noelle shrine. And we will be seeing them live and meeting them. Which are the main inspiration for our podcast. Like,
yeah, we were like, oh my god, you know what? We could do this.
Yeah.
Not as good, obviously, but...
Hey! It's great. Well, okay, so we watched them do the podcast, right? And we were like, this is so cool. Like, half the time we're having conversations in the car and we're like, that was so funny. Not to toot my own horn, but we're like, yo, write that down. Someone's gonna want to hear about this. And then other people, it's not just us, we're not just crazy. Other people were like, I'd listen to a podcast if you guys did it.
For those of you who, and you know who you are. For those of you who, like, supported us and thought we were funny enough to do something like this, even if we're the only listeners.
Yes.
I'll be playing this into
all
my
the time.
sleep. Yeah.
It's nice to have a creative outlet.
Yeah. No, it's been a lot of fun. I've been really excited to start this up and everything. So thank you to the few peeps out there who were like, fuck yeah. Right back at you, man. Thanks so much.
We're just trying to get good at this. We want to impress you guys.
Yeah, we're nervous as hell.
Yeah, like, just because you buy $200 mics don't mean it's gonna be a good production.
Just because I sound good
doesn't mean I look good.
Y'all don't know me.
Are you telling me I look like shit?
You don't know my shoes. Y'all, please go watch Whiny Country on Netflix. If you are my family members, you know that I've told you this, like, 8 times over. But it's so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, And especially for women, like, if you have, like, a nice friend of women, you'll know it's just so relatable.
A nice friend of women? What did that mean? Don't play my shit back.
It's nonsense. Don't clock
That
me.
is also a nice blanket for us.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of all this, we can be like, even if you listened to this and got nothing out of it, we told you it was nonsense. I was just saying, it's nice to have a creative outlet. Also, do you remember when you were a kid and, like, you drew, or, like, I played guitar or music, whatever, and I was like, this is the sickest shit, and you just, like, lose yourself in that hour or few hours?
Lose yourself in the moment. I thought you were gonna do it with me. I was like eyeing you down.
Come on, Eminem.
My hood pops up.
This girl watched 8 Mile for the first time a month ago, I think.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, she goes,
It was, okay, so, like, it was
What?
good. Okay, I also understand that it was from 2002. So obviously, it's, like, a little older, a little, you know? So, like, I don't know if I was expecting more from it, but I enjoyed the movie. And I would, like, 10 minutes time would watch again, but I wasn't, like, wow.
No, you're not, like, swept off your feet, Cinderella, but, like... Sorry.
I was gonna start singing Cinderella by Mac, and then I was like, nah,
No,
that's
too
much
soon.
singing for me.
Love you, Mac.
R.I.P.
Anyways, it's nice to have this creative outlet. Like, we, you know, I've said it like 3 times. I'm trying to get this idea across. Fuck. Like, you'd come home and play guitar for hours or whatever and just get lost in it. And that was you as a kid just, like, releasing your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you grow up, you don't have time for that as much. Like, I gotta go to work all the time, or, like, you're tired when you come home from work. It's nice to have something to be like, oh, I gotta go home and do that. And it's exciting, and it's creative, and not exhausting. It's, like, it's energizing.
It is, really is.
Yeah.
Especially since we've been posting all of our little, like, sneak peeks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yo, when's that coming? Like, it's just so...
It's so cool.
It's so exciting.
It's nice to have people support you and your art, and it's just like...
I just love validation so much.
I need that shit.
If y'all could keep the validation coming. Did you know that there's this culture for homosexuals
Culture!
that if...
Migos!
Just fuck my drag, I guess. It's not like I was saying anything.
With a dab of rich. With a dab of rich. Snap it! Sorry, go ahead.
If you're like single, you wear your thumb ring on the right hand, and then if you're taken, you wear it on the left.
That is the same thing with the Celtic ring, like the Irish Celtic ring. You flip it on your finger. If you flip it one way,
it's like a crown.
you're single. Yeah, if you flip it the other way, you're taken or whatever. My shit would be flipped on single. You know that.
If y'all are wondering, she's single, ladies.
Ladies.
Sorry, that was for me. I'm single, ladies.
I'm
a single lady.
I'm looking for a tanned juice head. That's straight from Jersey Shore.
No fats, no femmes.
No Asians.
No Asians.
Sorry.
Y'all, I just wanted to spread awareness for this disease that I have.
Oh, yes, we wanted to talk about this,
I
right?
do want to talk about. I wanted to clear up the air on this.
Yes, and we're hoping to get a sponsor from one of the treatments for this.
Yeah. We're also just trying to raise awareness. We want to raise money so
Yes.
we can get the treatment. If they hear that we're talking about it, we're hoping that they'll come to my support.
It's kind of a niche sickness.
Yeah, not everyone has it, but that's kind of why I wanted to talk to everyone about it.
Uh-huh. It's okay.
It's dumb bitch disease, and I've had it for over a year now. It's been tough, but
Holy shit.
Carly's been with me.
You know what? Every appointment.
Every appointment.
We've been to Toronto doctors.
My ultrasounds.
Yes.
We're actually going to Winnipeg in August to see a specialist, so...
That's about all we can say about it. It's very low-key. They don't know a lot about it yet.
Yeah. We're still working on it,
So it's dumb bitch disease. DBD.
I do live with this every day. And I just wanted to say, thank you to everyone for working around me and my illness.
Her schedule.
My schedule of illness. My schedule.
I can't come. I'm going to be sick.
3 o'clock? No, I'll be in the middle of it. Should be smarter around 7. I'll let you know.
But that's not guaranteed, baby.
I'll keep it posted.
I'll keep you posted.
Welcome back to ASMR, where we talk about nonsense.
Thank you.
Thank you. No.
Okay,
We're getting too erotic.
That's for our ASMR channel. That's the ASMR?
Puking into a mic?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's been done to death.
See, the problem with that is we've seen it.
Give me something I haven't seen.
If she walks down the runway in another leotard, I swear to God, I'm gonna pop my top.
Again, with the no cinched waist. Are you cinched tonight? No. You got a hog body.
Are you painted under that mask?
No. Look at everyone around you.
Yeah, bro, because I talk like this.
Right, bro, because I talk like this.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You just gotta make your voice a little bit more. Yeah. Right, bro, because I talk like this.
Right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be a vocal coach. Veretta Stone.
Veretta. Oh, Retta.
Veretta Stone?
Veretta Stone? No. I thought
Sorry.
Retta Stone? If you guys can hear that slight sound.
This is the mumbling above us. We have pesky neighbors.
The tenants upstairs.
You know, get a little broom.
Bang the broom. Oh, they never keep it down. I've been sending my roommate messages all year, but
Rude as fuck.
we rarely see each other, so.
Just in passing.
You see him more than I do.
It's true.
What's up?
That's from that Vine, if anyone knows, of the woman in the Walmart. And then she goes, Is it real?
It's like a mouse on like the Coca-Cola stack. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've covered this yet. I can't even remember what we've talked about. But my favorite thing, for dating,
For dating?
I guess I'm really going onto a new topic right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
But like main thing besides like sexual attraction is like what's your meme literacy? Like if I text you a picture of Shrek going 30 miles an hour, like whether you think like you know what it is or not, like you better fucking laugh.
Yeah, if you're like, that's not funny. Or you're like, I don't get it. You don't have to get it. There's nothing about a Shrek meme that there is to get.
Like if you're like, that was unexpected, just roll with it.
Like, okay.
Roll with it. Or like if I send you like Kermit the Frog holding his butthole open.
Exactly. Like this shit?
Yeah. Like no context, like I want you to receive that and be like, that's funny.
We've got a picture of Shrek kissing Lord Farquaad. With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. That is sick.
That's fucking sick.
And I can't even explain the humor anymore. Like, there's nothing to get.
What is it? The tears of...
With the taste of your...
No. Like a tear, like T-I-E-R. Like
the tears of humor.
The tears of humor, like the tears of like memes, your meme understanding.
Yes. There's like the most basic memes, like the 2007 memes.
Yeah.
You know?
And then there's the ones where it's like, it's a butterfly, and he says, is this a pigeon? But then they start just like changing.
Is this a healthy coping mechanism?
Oh yeah. No, I love the one that's like, me flirting. Is this a nice conversation? And then, like someone else flirting. Me. Is this a nice conversation?
Well, as you can tell, obviously we don't have any structure, so we really don't have anything else to say today on the pod.
We also don't want to keep y'all too long.
Yeah, this has been longer than expected already. To be honest, we just pressed record, just sat down, and just spoke.
That's the basic science of it. We don't want to get too into it, but...
That's the kind of production you can expect over here in Nonsense. Come on,
lights,
baby.
Camera,
Action, baby. Oh, you're going to be huge.
We're going to see you on the big time screens.
You're going to be on billboards everywhere, baby. You're going to be huge.
Baby.
Baby. Oh.
Hollywood.
Anyone got a lighter? Oh.
Honey, you look beautiful.
You look radiant.
You look good, kid. You look good.
You look... absolutely smashing.
I've got enough. I think we'll sign off there.
I guess we can wrap it up.
Thanks, guys, for listening to Nonsense, where we talk straight up nonsense because, you know,
Why not?
we don't know what's going on, neither should you.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Girl. You're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Okay, guys, we'll catch you later.
Bye, guys.
Smell you later, fuckers.